It was 1888. A notorious serial killer by the name of Jack the Ripper terrorised Whitechapel and brought London to its knees. The severity of his crimes were beyond comprehension. His brutality in slaying 5 prostitutes became deeds of legend. I now offer you a tale of suffering like you have never known. I have acquired from the archive of Inspector Frederick George Aberline 5 police record cards from the most gruesome time in Whitechapel history. These are the 5 victims of Jack the Ripper. Mary Ann Nichols was first. Bucks Row, 3:45 AM. A quick slit of the throat and a disemboweling for poor Polly, as she was known. Annie Chapman was next. Poor Annie. The throat cutting was so deep, it was as if to remove the head. Still, the uterus was removed, and her intestines lay across her left shoulder. Then Jack got greedy. To satisfy his thirst for killing the whores, as he called it, he struck twice on the same night. Elizabeth Stride would lose her life with a deep slash to the jugular. You see, Jack was disturbed, and he moved into the shadows to fulfill his needs and not be caught. Catherine Eddowes was not so lucky. For her death, not 15 minutes away from Elizabeth Stride, was a complete aberration. He slashed her face, cutting her lips, her jaw. The tip of her nose and parts of her ear were missing. He ripped open her stomach and left the contents at her side. It took another month for the final victim to feel the full wrath of Jack's killing spree. Mary Jane Kelly was found at 13 Miller's Court, mutilated and gutted in a complete knife frenzy. Thighs were missing. The abdominal cavity had been emptied. Breasts were cut off. Hands and face were hacked beyond recognition. This was Jack's masterpiece. The crime, so severe on Mary Jane Kelly, was said to have left its mark not just on this world, but the next. Could Mary Jane Kelly ever receive redemption? Could Mary Jane Kelly ever cross over both worlds to reveal the true identity of Jack the Ripper? There are only 2 souls that know the true name of Whitechapel's most well-known executioner, Mary Jane Kelly and me.